Many times background vocals conflict with the lead vocal and can even cover it up. In this video, I'll show you just what to do when that happens. Let's have a listen to the song with both the background vocals and the lead vocals together.
It's like I never liked this before. Let me tell you about your love, baby.
Now there's two things about the background vocals. The first thing is that they cover up the lead vocal on the third line that we just heard. And the other thing is they're kind of dark, and we can brighten those up a little bit so we can hear them a bit more distinctly. There's one thing that you should know about background vocals against lead vocals, and that's if you attenuate anywhere between 2K and 5K, just a few dB, all of a sudden you open up a space for the lead vocal frequency-wise. That will allow you to hear both pretty well. The first thing we're going to do, though, is we're going to look at the lead vocal EQ, and we're going to see that there's a 4 dB boost at 2K. So really what we want to do is now attenuate the background vocals at 2K, and that will automatically give it a space for both of them to sit. Let's solo them up. Have a listen.
It's like I never liked this before.
The third line again is a little indistinct, and we can fix that. Once again, we'll put our 4-band EQ in. And since we're at 2K, we're going to dip that a little bit. Let's have a listen.
It's like I never liked this before.
Now, all of a sudden, we can hear both the background vocals and the lead vocal because both of them have their own sonic space. And that's the whole trick here. We want to make sure that we never boost at the same frequencies. And we never cut at the same frequencies for that matter. We want to make sure every instrument or vocal has its own space in the frequency band. The next thing we're going to do is brighten these vocals up a little bit because they do sound a little dull. So at 6K or so, we'll add a few dB. Let's have a listen.
It's like I never liked this before. Let me.
We can even add a little bit more.
It's like I never liked this before. Let me tell you about your love, baby.
Now they don't sound nearly as dull as they did before. They don't cover up the lead vocal, and there's a space for both of them. The final thing that we're going to do is we're going to add a high-pass filter once again, because just like all vocals, there's things that exist in the low frequencies that don't really help the sound. And again, that could be rumble, and it could be footsteps, and it could be any kind of low-frequency interference that isn't adding anything to the sound or to the mix. And if we get rid of it, it'll just make everything sound better. So what we're going to do is disable our bottom two bands here, insert a high-pass filter, and go to 150 cycles or so. Have a listen, and you're going to see that it doesn't affect the sound of the vocal at all, and yet it cleans everything up.
It's like I never liked this before. Let me tell you about your love, baby.
Let's listen in the track.
It's like I never liked this before. Let me tell you about your love, baby. Shaking that baby.
So that's how you keep the background vocals from conflicting with the lead vocal. By cutting a little in the 2 to 5K range in the background vocals, you'll be able to hear every word of your lead vocal. Don't forget to add a high-pass filter on the backgrounds to clean up any low-frequency clutter.